still not really on his game, and perhaps the booking that he got made Antonio Conte's decision a little easier. And Cesc Fabregas is coming on at a ground where he scored 2 extra-time goals in a 4-2 League Cup win for Chelsea in the early part of last season. What's your take on that, Danny?
Well, we talked about it, didn't we, in the first half? It's not rocket science to see that he was struggling, and what Cesc gives you is that control from the way he passes the ball. He sees people pressing him, he knows how to calm it down, he knows how to speed it up. I agree with what Al was saying, you know, in terms of Leicester having to come out a bit more. Cesc on the pitch, he's going to be able to pick people out on the counter, but we'll see, we'll see.
And it is Chelsea. We get the second half going with a 1-0 lead, and they have gone on to win the Cup the last 3 times that they've faced Leicester in the competition. Perhaps there's an omen at play. And there's William. And everybody else in Chelsea change colours. Brighton. Change colours, raised a few eyebrows. Not that they're not in blue, but it's their 3rd strip, which is very reminiscent of Manchester City's. Off the same peg. Caballero straight to Mahrez, who went first time and went a little too hurriedly, and immediately put his hands to his face, as Caballero would have done had that gone in.
Yeah, well, it was a good move, actually. Clever little ball, keeper's out, good starting position again, miss it. You wouldn't have been surprised if a man with his technical abilities would have put that in, but it's a tough one, coming at him so fast.
It was a comedy of errors. The same ground where Shakespeare was the manager at the start of the season. Here's Mahrez, here's Iborra, and here's Iheanacho. Mahrez. Picked off by Christensen. Given away. It's a theme for both teams. Brighton to Mahrez. Simpson. And it's blocked by Marcos Alonso. Chelsea not exactly composed at the start of the second half as they were for most of the first.
Well, they don't want to be giving a goal away, that's for sure. Make Leicester work.
Nice pass coming by Rudiger. Fabregas. Offside, Eden Hazard.
It's a close one. He came back to try and get onside because he delayed it, Fabregas. That's close. It's a risk if Leicester do that. Fabregas, one of the best midfielders in the Premier League at opening up a defence when he's got given time on the ball.
There was a lot of space in between the players, but for my money there, Maguire's back foot was at least in line with Eden Hazard. Here's Morata. Maguire backs away, then had to time the challenge. Morata got the shot away anyway.
I'm not sure he was trying to shoot, but he took it on his left foot because Maguire made him go that way. It was good defending from a one-on-one position, actually. You've got to keep him going on his left, got to take that risk. Did well.
Flag up here for Vardy, just hanging a leg and catching Christensen. He will get a chance before the day is out, surely.
You think so, don't you? I mean, they've got some talent on the bench as well. Damari Gray, Silva, Okazaki's on there as well. Diabate.
Diabate could be anything.
Yep.
Wild card player. Shinji Okazaki, of course, a very reliable Leicester player. Mahrez, the player we thought Diabate might be replacing ahead of schedule at one point a couple of months ago.
I think that may be in there thinking when they got him.
Chilwell. Brighton.
Did well.
Did really well. Iborra had to wait for it to come back down to earth. Good work from Moses. Morata. Not good work from him.
No.
Brighton. There is a definite Leicester response. Brighton in, what a good ball! It didn't quite have the legs to reach Iheanacho.
I have to say, keeper deserves credit again on the front foot. But it was a good idea from Brighton, just as you say, didn't quite have those legs.
That looked like a foul, but Craig Pawson's given play on. Iborra caught Willian.
Oh, it was a foul.
And now the referee does call play to a halt, and the Chelsea complaints begin. It's a foul and a yellow card.
Well, I can only think that from his angle he must have thought that he got some of the ball, but I think it's a poor decision. Hopefully Willian's all right.
Willian, the player who did the damage with the run and the assist for Alvaro Morata in that goal just before half-time. The decision, or non-decision, has been explained to Antonio Conte here by the fourth official, who's Paul Tierney.
Well, I never get that. I mean, I've sat on enough benches to listen to the fourth officials talk, and I don't know how they give explanations when they're not out there themselves. They can only see what the manager can see. You know, it's an opinion rather than an explanation. I mean, the referee might be telling him, but it's still an opinion.
Mark Albrighton started the second half well.
Yeah, I like Albrighton. He's a very underrated player in many ways. But he can open up teams, he can cross both-footed, he does his defending quite well.
Willian is back to his feet. You can only pick so many, of course, but I did hear an argument this week saying that Mark Albrighton's perhaps unlucky never to have had an England call.
I think, yeah, in the last couple of seasons he's probably warranted one. We are blessed in attacking areas at the moment. When you think of Lingard, Rashford, Sterling, Lallana, Vardy, Kane, Dele Alli. It's a good, you know.
Stop it, you're getting me excited now.
Well, doesn't say much, but I think that Mark Albrighton is one of those on. You know, there's a few players like Albrighton who maybe some people would think have a chance, but he doesn't stop. His endeavour's really good.
There's Mahrez, Iheanacho. Chilwell. Albrighton. It's another decent ball in. Well defended. And Leicester have just served notice of their intent since half-time. Mahrez. Iborra. Cut out by Kante. And then blocked Ndidi. Swirling around and away from Morgan, that one. That's better on the deck for him.
Been a lot of turnovers of possession.
Alonso, or rather Chilwell. Leicester blue. Albrighton. Ndidi. Mahrez. Ndidi. Here's Vardy!
Oh!
That was his chance. When you think about how well he took that goal at West Brom last week, that was a much, much simpler opportunity.
Well, you say that with the wind down there and the spin on the ball, but yeah, it's a hell of what a pass that is, by the way. He'll be disappointed with himself. What a clever ball from Ndidi that is. I'm not sure why Azpilicueta's going crazy at Moses there. He wanted him to tuck round, but he is the centre forward.
Hesitation in possession from Fabregas, but he's got it back again now, and it's a wonderful poke through for Morata. And it was well picked off by Harry Maguire, who's got to get everything absolutely spot on now. On the yellow card. Willian. Won by Mahrez. Just has the feel of a proper cup tie. Didn't for long periods of the first half. There's Iheanacho. Hazard. Willian gets there, and aided by the corner flag, the ball stays in. Didn't make the most of his good fortune, but Chelsea aren't done with the attack yet. It's Hazard, and just put off at the last by the sprawling Iborra.
Not like him. Gets a bit lucky here, Willian, but deserves it. And when it does eventually fall to Hazard, you expect him to at least hit the target. Good touch. Just got under it. Trying to whip it.
Moses. Charging in came Vardy. Chilwell. Maguire. Nacho. Chilwell. And it was Marcus Alonso who kept the ball away from Mahrez. And Chelsea are having a job at keeping Leicester away at the moment.
Well, it's better tempo from Leicester, getting balls in the box earlier.
Doing things quickly. Albrighton straight at Caballero.
Even like that, you see, quick thinking. Final ball wasn't there, but quick thinking caught them out. Willian too late to get back.
Hazard. Played it against Chilwell. And the ball hadn't gone out in the first instance, that's why Chelsea have the throw.
Yeah, I think the assistant's right. Looked it from here.
Quick of thought and mind, Eden Hazard. Morata.
It's unlucky. Good awareness of where his teammates were. Overhit. It's been a decent spell for Leicester, actually. Vardy, but you did say, didn't you, about getting a chance? He always seems to get one.
What about that finish at West Bromwich Albion last
Unbelievable,
weekend?
yeah. Unbelievable. He's got to go to the World Cup for me in the England squad. I think he will, of course. Whether you start him or whether he becomes off the bench, you always know what you're going to get from him, don't you? And he gives you a great option with the pace.
There's Moses. Moses teases one across. Schmeichel needed something on it, came off Morgan too. The most important thing for Leicester is that it didn't reach Morata.
Well, I've got a fear it's a super cross from Moses. Get a feeling Schmeichel might just take it away from him with a touch. We'll see here. Yeah, he did. You're going to find that Chelsea get these breakaways now. Breakaways with Leicester committing from men forward.
Schmeichel gets two solid gloves to that one. Azpilicueta doesn't get it right. Worth another look, I think, at the big Leicester chance of the game so far.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to create the power, isn't he? Because it's more of a scooped curly ball in. You've got to create the power yourself, which leaves you more room for error. But I think he, as well as most of the strikers, when they see that, will class it as a very big chance. I probably wouldn't, because I couldn't head it.
Here's Albrighton. It's in another wicked delivery. Here's Mahrez.
Oh.
Mahrez does well. Turned clear by Rudiger. Simpson. It's not quite as good a cross as Albrighton's been providing, and it's gone behind for a goal kick.
It's another dangerous ball. Much better at this in the second half. He's good on his right and his left. It's a good header actually from Rudiger, I think it was. And watch this for a bit of skill. Brilliant.
Hazard. Moses. Fabregas. There's Morata.
So this is what I'm talking about. Keep going in and out. Fabregas and Kante, just control the game. You're winning the game. Keep the ball for a little bit. Give yourselves a breather. Make them run around. Use their energy to get the ball back.
Caballero knew what he was doing.
There you go.
Moses. Maguire and out for a Chelsea throw-in.
Very hard in a game of football if you set up with nobody in the middle of the pitch who has that passing ability, the controlling the tempo. It's crucial you've got someone in there who can do that, especially when you're winning a game.
Just got a look at Antonio Conte there. Top 4 finishes, of course, imperative for him and for Chelsea. Does he have to win the FA Cup too?
I think there's an inevitability about his position.
Away there by Albrighton. First mistake of the half from him. And he can elaborate on that point in a moment. But Chelsea's position is looking pretty strong right now. William. Williams done a little bit too much that time. That's Piliqueta. Moses. Here's Morata. And here is Eden Hazard with Marcus Alonso in the middle. Hazard tried to tee him up. And indeed, he read that intent.
Indeed, he did.
Oh, very good. Mahrez.
He's actually done well, hasn't he? Indeed, he played well.
Albright. Mahrez is starting to sparkle for Leicester City.
Right, it's opening up the game, that's for sure.
Iborra. Albrighton. The early ball in again. Cleared by Christensen.
Yeah, I think with Chelsea's situation, we've seen in years gone by that managed having success and then still going. Everything suggests to me that he will be going at the end of the season no matter what happens. I mean, it's going to be extremely tough for them, isn't it, to get in the top 4 now. Got to go on a hell of a run.
Well, next game's key next Sunday, isn't it? They're at home to Spurs, 5 points behind them.
Yeah. It'll be a big one.
His name's being sung by Chelsea fans at the moment, though. Antonio.
Well, they haven't forgotten what he did in his first season. You know, he come in and won the league in his first. He deserves great credit for that. And there's been mitigating factors as to why this season's not gone so well, but ultimately the manager takes responsibility, and
he actually called it. He said in July it'll be the most difficult season of his career. Here's Mahrez. Here's Albright.
Could have hit it.
Shot was smothered by Fabregas. Here's Maguire. Simpson being kept in his place by Alonso. Albrighton wins a corner. Leicester doing all that they can to find an equaliser.
Yeah, they're pushing. It leave themselves vulnerable the more they push.
And just leaving Chilwell and Simpson back here to deal with Hazard as Mahrez puts it in. There is Simpson. Alonso will let that one go behind and out. Mahrez, handball is the verdict there against Danny Simpson.
Yeah. Hazard was away.
As Piliqueta. It's looped up off Ben Chilwell, but Willie Caballero was able to watch it and watch it carefully. Leicester City's tie hierarchy is well wrapped up today.
Can't blame them.
Straight from the slopes.
I think some people wear them to look cool, guy.
Well, you won't find me doing that, as you well know.
Nor I, nor I.
Well won by Simpson. There's Kante.
Again. He spots danger so well, Kante. He's always there. Great engine, good awareness. Just a super player. Must be great to play alongside.
Marcus Alonso. Drawn into Simpson. Spread out to Victor Moses. Albrighton, only one way to go. That's back to Schmeichel, and Morata was aware of that. Not the best of clearances from the Leicester keeper.
Well, to be fair, he had no choice. He was being closed down, and a good solid connection on it. The more Chelsea try and keep the ball, the harder it'll be for Leicester to keep the energy levels up to win it back.
William. Maguire. It's very coolly done.
Was.
And we are approaching the midway point of the second half. So just a quarter of the quarter-final for Leicester to try and find the goal that would continue their involvement in the FA Cup.
Well, I'm a little bit surprised. I think it's Okazaki coming on, but when you've got Damari Gray, Diabate there, it does surprise me a little bit, if I'm honest.
Here's Maguire, here's Chilwell. Albrighton.
Could have put that in the box, Chilwell. He should have put it in, he had time.
Nacho. Mahrez. Chilwell. Albrighton. Iborra. Iborra unleashes.
It's unlucky. It was good patient build-up in some respects, but there comes a time where someone has to take a risk.
Well, here comes the first Leicester change, and Shinji Okazaki is coming on for Kelechi Iheanacho. Well, we talked about the one chance coming to Vardy. He never got his.
No.
Okazaki has only scored in one of his last 20 appearances. Half of those started, half of those as a substitute.
Well, I think he's probably brought him on for his energy and his tenacity and to make an impact in that respect, but...
There's Albrighton, there's Vardy.
Hold on.
Victor Moses, make sure that comes down with some snow on it, and today there's every chance.
My feet have gone, by the way. My toes
I wonder why you were hopping.
Absolutely gone.
Indeed, he gets lucky. He played that one practically through Alvaro Morata. There's Okazaki. Marcus Alonso. What a play for a Leicester City throw-in. Chilwell. Chilwell couldn't find the gap. He felt that there was one, and then it disappeared unfairly. It's going to be a Leicester throw. Chilwell's going to get on with it again.
Yeah, I don't think it was a foul. He doesn't want to put the ball in the box. I don't know whether he's a little bit fearful of putting in a bad ball, but he's had 3 or 4 opportunities, and he needs to get it in there, because those crosses from this left side have been causing problems for Chelsea.
Indeedy. Won by Moses. Morata turns it out to Willian. And look at the room on the left for Marcos Alonso here. Hazard will run in front of him. Hazard is onside, and he's got it all to do by himself at the moment. Here comes Marcos Alonso. Seen off by an Ndidi Morgan combo. But now Fabregas, and that's blocked by Iborra.
It's a great move. It was a great move from Chelsea. Started by Willian again with the ability to see that pass.
Kante. Fabregas. Albrighton stays in Moses' way.
Brilliant from Albrighton. Doing your job, tracking runners. Not switching off, good concentration, all of it. Superb.
Iborra. Okazaki. Ndidi. Mahrez to Iborra. A little bit of momentum that was building, lost by that Iborra touch. Chilwell. Albrighton to Mahrez. Mahrez had an option wide right in Simpson that he ignored. Now he'll use him, or try to, but it's straight at Hazard. Willian. Fabregas. Marcos Alonso making another one of those runs. Morata to Hazard. Fabregas. Well, at the moment, with just over 18 minutes to go, Chelsea looking good to take their place in the draw for the FA Cup semi-final. And that draw will follow this match. Stay with us to find out who's going to play who, with Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur and Southampton already there. There's Chilwell, and there was Vardy twice. And the flag is up because there was an offside coming back into the play from, or on Jamie Vardy's part. Willian, it's off Okazaki, it's just not bouncing Leicester's way.
They're still in it.
Riyad Mahrez is still in his shirt. He was at Huddersfield Town last weekend. It seemed as though supporters had a request for every player.
It's when nobody asks.
Yeah, true.
Don't think anyone ever asked you for your shirt, did they, Guy?
I should have seen it. They didn't want it.
Unless you're going camping.
There's Moses. I don't know what was in your pre-match tea, but keep drinking it.
It was a very fruity coffee, actually.
Thrown in by Chilwell. And that's going to be a Leicester free kick. Iborra down and not getting back up anytime soon. It was a little dig from Moses.
Yeah, I don't think he meant it. I think he just... Well, it was a little bit naughty, but I'm not sure he meant it. There wasn't enough venom in it to cause him a problem.
Kasper Schmeichel is out to make it a little bit more of a talking point. Iborra seems pretty certain in his own mind what happened there. They do sting more on a cold day.
Yeah, they do.
We're told that Craig Pawson has been advised by VAR, so by Neil Swarbrick, that they've had a little look and nothing to get too excited about.
Yeah, fair enough. I agree.
Leicester throw. Leicester have got to do more than have a little look now. They've got to really take the game to Chelsea.
Well, I'll be looking at the bench as well, maybe bringing one or two from there again, because nothing to lose in the cut. You know, bring a defender up, bring an extra attacker on, whatever it is.
There's Ndidi. Here's Simpson, and now Mahrez. Sure, we won't be taking him off. And he's done really well against Alonso. That was Vardy. That's Iborra. And what a save by Caballero! But finally it's in, and Jamie Vardy has put it in. Leicester knocked once, Leicester knocked twice, and Jamie Vardy found a way through.
Mahrez does so well here. Deflection, another good block. Oh, comes off his arm and his right. He could argue the keeper could do a little bit better, but Vardy's always there. Good run of form in a minute. And when it's going for you, it's going for you. Credit to Mahrez, though, done really well. A Bora's shot it is, decent save, comes back to Vardy. Wasn't going to miss from, what is it, 4 yards out, 3 yards out. Oh, keeper nearly recovered.
He's a little unlucky, Caballero.
Yeah, he is, I agree, yeah.
But Leicester will feel that that is justice for the balance of the game so far. And yes, Iborra played a part, but really, it was that twosome again for Leicester. It was Riyad Mahrez and Jamie Vardy.
Well, when Mahrez has got anybody one-on-one, he can beat you. You need cover with him. He's got tremendous skill and balance. And Vardy, doesn't matter how the day's going for him, he'll just keep going. He'll keep getting in there, keep showing, keep standing up.
Here's Albrighton. Here's Chilwell. Mahrez. Caballero just had to watch that one closely. At least he was expecting it.
Yeah.
So Leicester City won, Chelsea won, and the green light is on for an action-packed final 13 minutes and maybe another 30 beyond that.
Well, it's momentum now, isn't there? Spring in the step again. Fans are happy.
Okazaki to Iborra. The wind is with Leicester now. Chilwell. Oh, it's just evaded Okazaki. Marcus Alonso to Cesc Fabregas. It's changed the mood.
It's been a good game, second half, hasn't it? Better tempo, Leicester have had a bit much more of a go. And this man,
Mahrez. Iborra wasn't ready for the pass. He's ready to block that, though. Just resisted the urge to slide in on Kante. Fabregas up to Hazard. Morata's making his move in the middle, and here comes Victor Moses. Good chasing back from Albrighton. He's been superb second half.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Discipline to do the job, desire to get it done, not let your man get in. Really good. That's why he plays most weeks. Manager sees that.
Fabregas with the Chelsea corner. Michael stays back. It's Okazaki's header out, and Kante. And there was Wes Morgan on the station, as he usually is. William. Fabregas. Lovely return from Hazard. Flag is up. It was a wonderful attempt from Morata, but I don't think it would have counted anyway. The offside flag raised by Simon Long.
I'm sure if he is offside, he shouldn't be. What a move. There he is. Great spot. Who needs VAR when the assistants get it right? So often.
And they do.
They do, actually.
Once again, it's an attempted finish from a player who's supposed to be short of confidence that says anything but.
That's a good move. There's a lot of tight legs out there, but that was super play. That was involving Hazard and Fabregas.
And we have got an open cup tie for the rest of it, haven't we? There's Okazaki. Here's Vardy. And Didi. Mahrez. Chilwell. Chilwell went right foot for the ball in. Headed away by Rudiger, and Fabregas plays it up towards Morata. In comes Morgan. Brighton. Iborra. And Didi. His eyes lit up.
Yeah, well, listen, if he was a bit closer, yeah, but I mean, you're talking 33, 35 yards. I mean, just keep going, keep playing, keep probing. This is the goal. It's actually a good save, and then it bounces off his leg. Nearly gets the rebound there. He is unlucky, I think you're right.
Vardy was 31 in January, but he says he still feels 21. He's certainly still got the hunger to play like a young man.
Yes.
7 goals in his last 9 appearances. He's on to 17 for the season now, which is 1 more than he got in the whole of last season.
I think he's a credit really to himself, the way he looks after himself, and also the way he, no matter who he's playing against, home or away, whatever opposition, he always puts the same effort and commitment in and gets his rewards.
Indeed. Okazaki. There's Christensen. There's Okazaki again. Made a positive difference to Leicester since coming on.
Well, it's that energy I was talking about, isn't it? It doesn't always have to be with the ball that someone makes a difference.
Another who's in his 30s but still full of youth. Hazard to Marcos Alonso. Doesn't reach Fabregas. A slide from Morata that didn't bring any joy, and here's Harry Maguire. And he's found Vardy. Vardy's efforts saved by Caballero. He's in again, causing problems again. Mahrez. Blocked Chelsea, or blocked by Chelsea, Leicester corner.
Well, it's great pace again from Vardy. It's good defending as well, actually, from Azpilicueta. I think it was matching the run rather than trying to play him offside. Narrow the angle down and keeping it well.
How about Harry Maguire playing marauding midfielder?
Well, he's played there. I've seen him play midfield when he was younger, but he's a good passer of the ball.
Headed out by Morata. Chilwell. Brighton. Kante. That's going to evade Willian. Chelsea rocked off a rhythm.
I have to say, apart from that misplaced from Kante, he's been superb. And Brighton his second half as well, actually, non-stop for Leicester.
Hazard. Which way is this going to go with 6 minutes of the 90 remaining? First thing that's going to happen is a Chelsea free kick for a foul on Fabregas. Iborra's still complaining about it. Azpilicueta. Morata. Moses. Fabregas. Always Schmeichels.
a bit precise, that. Doesn't always have to be a killer. Just keep it moving when you can't quite get it out your feet.
Claude Puel managed to guide Southampton through to a cup final last season and an 8th place finish in the Premier League. Could happen again with Leicester, both things.
Could do.
Pedro's well wrapped up. Have to shed about 8 layers if he's going to come on. Well, that was a tangle. Morata down over the leg of Maguire. Now, Maguire was the first player booked in the game a long time ago. That did seem
accidental, yeah.
More than anything else. And that's how Craig Pawson has seen it too. Yeah, he slips.
Yeah, he slips. Yeah.
Can't do a lot about that. He's actually played in very composed fashion since getting the booking relatively early. He wins another challenge there on Moses. How to play off indeed. Just a reminder that this is the second season in which FA Cup quarter-finals go straight to extra time and penalties if required. No replays these days. So if you could find your feet again, Danny, we might be doing another 30 minutes.
Do you know what? I'm really enjoying the game, and I think Leicester deserve credit for getting back into it and showing what they've shown in the second half, but I'm a bit worried about extra time in terms of my frostbite.
There's Fabregas. Hazard. Kante. Willian. Willian gets it through. Out comes Schmeichel on Morata, and he makes 2 excellent saves.
Great chance. Just onside. Done well, Schmeichel. Covered it, smothered it really quickly.
Iborra. It's probably not a good time to tell you that I've just found some hand warmers in my bag that I could have given you earlier. I've forgotten all about them.
Put them on your feet, can you?
You can. There's Chilwell. We might still have a winning goal for either team. Chelsea are looking pretty positive at the moment. It's Kante.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah, he pulled him.
Fabregas. Rudiger. It's a Chelsea throw. Puel really has done a good job at Leicester, and Antonio Conte certainly did in his first season at Chelsea. Here's Hazard. Iborra managed to find, indeed, he was trying to get Vardy running. Azpilicueta closed by Albrighton. There's Fabregas. Leicester fans baying for a decision. Moses baying for another one there with Albrighton down. Second use of the arm from Victor Moses in this half, and he's got a yellow card now.
Yeah, that was a bit more intentional. It's Albrighton again, though, isn't it? He's been the catalyst in many ways.
Under 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remaining.
I like the new format, you know, instead of the replays. I think also if it's under freezing in terms of the temperature gauge, then they could go straight to penalties, couldn't they?
We're not just playing here for your benefit, you know.
I wasn't being serious, guy.
Albrighton's slowly getting back to his feet. There's confirmation of Victor Moses' yellow card.
Well, to be fair to Albrighton, he's probably having a little breather. Oh no, he's got some blood there, but he's put in a hell of a shift in the second half.
Keep doing what you do, Riyad. I think maybe the message from Claude Puel. Everybody getting ready for the final push. Leicester City 1, Chelsea 1 in an FA Cup quarter-final that took some time to get going in the first half, but the second half has been lively from the start. There had been a Leicester response from the start, and reward for them with Jamie Vardy's equaliser. There will be another 3 minutes to go, and I would think it'll be 3 verging on the best part of 4 after that delay for Mark Albrighton's blood flow to be stemmed.
It's been a good contest, really. Moments in both halves where teams got on top. And Leicester obviously better in the second half and got back into it. It can go either way at the moment.
Schmeichel looking for Maguire to win it. Oh. That was about as good as he could do with it. Chelsea throw as they bid to find the winning goal that would take them into their regular place in the FA Cup semi-finals. Leicester looking to reach the semis. Oh, Schmeichel came a long way out there.
It was a
good
brilliant
reading of the game.
Yeah, it was brilliant, but it was an unbelievable spot from Fabregas. I don't know whether it was by hook or by crook that Schmeichel was there, but good job he was, because Morata was in.
Blocked by Okazaki. Moses. There's Simpson, Mahrez, and Didi. Just going to say that Leicester haven't been in the semi-finals for 36 years.
And that was against
Spurs. Beat Shrewsbury in the quarters here, as we saw pre-match. William. Here's Marcus Alonso. Fabregas to Rudiger. Iborra. Into the 3rd minute of injury time. Chilwell. Albrighton. Oh, great work from him again. Mahrez wanted it into his feet. Albrighton just slowed it all down. Simpson. Blocked by Hazard. Fabregas.
Great effort, they had men in the box.
Moses. Can Chelsea get into the other box? The countdown's on. Moses. Willian. It's Mahrez who's got back there. And Leicester stay back there. Just inviting Chelsea to have one last go, maybe. Marcus Alonso. Simpson bundles it out. And Craig Pawson draws proceedings to a close for now. We are going to have extra time, at least, and perhaps penalties to follow that. Their motto around these parts is "Foxes never quit." They've proved that in this second half, because Jamie Vardy's goal has made the score after 90 minutes. Leicester City 1, Chelsea 1.
They never quit, but they don't always win. We shall see in extra time. It's 1-1. And overall, that's about fair, isn't it, Alan?
Absolutely. Leicester were much, much better second half. Got everyone further up the pitch. There was an energy and there was an excitement from the crowd. They got the crowd going because they were willing to commit to tackles to get closer to